BMW M3 CS 2018, the best F80 M3 yet. The F80 generation BMW M3 hasn't enjoyed universal critical acclaim in its standard form. For every one of its plus points, there's a drawback. Two particular criticisms being unpredictable handling on the limit and the diesel-like torque delivery of its gruff-sounding twin-turbo straight-six. Following on from the well-received competition package upgrade of 2016, BMW has taken the fettling a stage further with this new M3 CS limited edition. It follows a recipe very similar to that of the excellent BMW M4 CS, which we drove almost exactly a year ago. A bit less weight, a bit more power and torque, fancier trim, a new suspension setup among some other upgrades, and quite a few more pound on the list price. Lots of CFRP, carbon fiber reinforced plastic, including the bonnet and roof, helping to save around 10 kilograms in curb weight versus the standard M3. On the visual front, the easiest spot the difference clues are a new front splitter with an exposed carbon finish, and a prominent boot clip spoiler, again made from CFRP, above a new diffuser. The rear lights are darkened, and gloss black exterior trim is standard. Alpine white is the standard color, with 4 alternative options: lime rock gray, black sapphire or San Marino blue in either metallic or a matte frozen finish, as per the car tested here. Torque has increased by around 10% versus the M3 Compact, from 406 to 443 pounds-foot. Likewise, power has climbed by around 10 bhp, to a peak of 454 bhp. Performance is similar to that of the M4 CS, with 62 miles per hour reached from rest in a dizzying 3.9 seconds, compared with 4.3 seconds for the standard M3, helped by sticky Michelin Pilot Cup 2 tires. Ordinarily the M3 is limited to 155 miles per hour, but the CS has the electronic buffers removed as standard, for a top speed of 173 miles per hour. The suspension setup is firmer than the standard car, and the adaptive dampers have been recalibrated to suit the characteristics of the tires. Plenty of upgrades then, although the £26,000 price hike does still seem a bit steep. And you'll still have to pay extra for Apple CarPlay, speed limit display and a reversing camera. Scroll through the engine modes to Sport Plus for maximum boost from the turbos, and the throttle response is abrupt, as is the sensation of immediate engine braking off throttle. There's very little in the way of turbo lag, and acceleration is so rapid as to feel almost shocking, helped by peak torques broad spread from 4,000 to 5,380 revolutions per minute. Nobody's likely to accuse this version of the M3 of feeling like a diesel, or sounding like one. The regular car can sound monotone and uncharismatic, but the CS has a barrel-chested burble at low speeds, rising to a metallic snarl at high revs. Clear of the traffic on some of the quiet, well-sighted roads further away from the Nürburgring on warm tires, it sounds and feels a bit like you're in the 24 hours race. The retuned adaptive dampers imbue the CS with great body control, and although the ride is firm, it's by no means unbearably so. But it's worth bearing in mind that the roads near Nürburgring are particularly smooth. While the regular M3 and M3 competition package can be spec'd with either a manual or dual clutch auto transmission, the M3 CS is available only with the latter. It works very well, and in manual mode the metallic shift paddles on the back of the wheel feel good, too, with a proper click feedback to every shift,